What's up everybody, welcome to the channel and a video review of the Holybro Shuriken X1 version 2, the 200mm FPV racing drone. And this one is the FR Sky version. Now it comes with a 4mm carbon fiber X frame here and the Shuriken X1 version 1.3 all-in-one integrated FP Racing F3 flight controller, which contains the OSD, the PDB, and the FPV transmitter all in one, and it is pre-flashed with betaflight 3.1.5. and here is the 5.8 gigahertz 40 channel 200 milliwatt to 600 milliwatt switchable transmitter with the LED display, and there's some LED lights right up on the top there. And it also has the spiral net antenna, and the camera here is a 600 TV line PAL camera, and it is the 2.5mm lens. It also has a standoff right on the bottom of the camera here. This is how it came, but you can take the standoff off and put it on the top position here. So there's two positions where you can put the standoff, and what it allows you to do is, right now it's on the second position, which is tiltable from this angle here on up to 70 degrees. So it is at a 35-degree angle tilt right here, but if you remove this bar and place it on the top, the highest position it'll go is 40 degrees tilt to 0 degrees tilt to the bottom. So you have a choice. I had to remove this whole ensemble over here because the FR Sky receiver was right up underneath of the camera and it was hitting the camera. So I had to go ahead and release it and move it towards the back a little bit, so I have freely moving camera. So I don't know why they put it right up underneath. If they just put it right behind, that would have been fantastic, because this quadcopter, the all-in-one board, has a bind button built in. So the FR Sky, the XSR receiver, is connected to the all-in-one board, so you don't have to press the bind button on the XSR. It has its own little bind button right up on the main board there, the Shuriken bind button, same thing as what they did for the 250 and the 180. All right, now the receiver, like I said, is the XSR, and the bind button is over there. The motors here are the 2305 2600 kV motors, and it is the F40, and it has some writing here, it says F40 2600 kV and all that. And the props are the 50-40 3-bladed props. It comes with the quadcopter already installed, and the nuts over here tighten clockwise on all 4 of the motors and loosen counterclockwise. All right, so there's no tightening of it clockwise and tightening of it counterclockwise. They all tighten the same way on here. Now the ESCs on this is the 30 amp blheli ESCs with 40 amp bursts, so that is fantastic. It is supposed to be an upgraded one. I believe what it says on some of the documentation, that it has some kind of a twitching problem on the yaw, so that problem has been fixed on this version. All right, and also it comes with a battery strap plate, a carbon fiber battery strap plate, which I have removed because I find if you switch batteries of different size, you have to move that battery strap plate around, and that takes a little bit of time and it's a little tough to do. So I just removed it, so I kind of like it without the plate. And it also has this rubberized stick-on pad, so the battery can rest right up underneath there, so that is perfect. I got a couple of zip ties holding down the ESCs. The ESCs are slightly crooked, slightly tilted. They weren't able to put it flush up against the arm there because of its length. And I also have a little zip tie holding down the power cable as well. There is the micro USB port to connect to your computer and to your betaflight configurator, so you can do your settings on your computer, so that is pretty cool. And this thing also comes configured. The PIDs are pre-configured as well. So I'm going to run this thing with the factory settings, the PIDs that they recommend, and see how that works out, and we'll go from there. All right. So here are some of the things that came with the quadcopter in the box. You got a bag of extra battery strap and a little tool so you can go into your settings on your FPV camera there, and some wires for different types of receivers. And here are the bands and the frequency channel configuration paper there. And it also comes with one set of extra props, and they are the DYS 5040 tri-bladed props there. Comes with some Holybro Shuriken stickers. Thank you very much. And it comes with this paper with all of the parts that you could get. And like I said, it came with new ESCs in place. See, blheli F39X 30 amp 40 amp burst blheli ESCs integrated, and the yaw oscillation problem is fixed. So this little documentation came with it, and another little documentation of showing you how to go about connecting your FPV camera to the little controlling button there and hooking it up to your monitor. So that is really cool. And it also comes with this instruction manual. So it's a pretty in-depth instruction manual. It tells you about the board itself, all of the features of the quadcopter itself, the specs, how to bind it and set up the flight controller. It goes to show you how to even boot load, and the PID settings are set, and how to set up the VTX and all that, and the camera position there. All right, so let's go for a little demo flight with the Holybro Shuriken X1. All right, guys, we got the quadcopter all set up, ready to go. And what I got on the quadcopter here, as you saw earlier, is the RunCam 2 strapped on with a Velcro strap. Now, the Holybro Shuriken comes with a TPU casing that holds the GoPro Session, and it is mountable right on top here. It fits perfectly, but I do not have a GoPro Session, nor do I have a RunCam 3, which I missed just like that because it is not available for the US consumers now. So I just got a few pieces of foam pads right here, so it'll lift the camera up above the level of the side plate there. There's a little notch right there, so that is doing fine. So I'm going to take some videos with the RunCam 2, and what I'm going to be using is the Hobby Tiger 100C 1350 milliamp size battery, the 4S battery. So we'll be checking this battery out. I just got this and charged it up, so this will be the first time using this Hobby Tiger 100C 4S battery. And I do have my PGY Tech landing pad set up as well, so when I land it after my flight, I can land on the landing pad and not in the dirt. All right, so prevents the dirt from going inside of the motors and stuff like that. So let's go for that line of sight first. So let's check it out. All right, we are just about ready to go, powering up the quadcopter for the first time here out in the field. All right, the sweet sound of the beeps. Ready to go. All right, I'm gonna fly it in angle mode here. Stand back a little bit. This is my first maiden flight. I didn't even hover in the house because I didn't want to mess myself up. Okay, looking pretty good, looking pretty stable. It's not flipping over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope. There's something else going on, guys. I can hear some kind of a sound coming out. There, you hear that? What is up with that? I have to land it. There's something else going on that I don't know about. There's nothing touching. Nope. Nope. It is not doing good. Yep, I got the motors calibrated. I got everything calibrated, so I don't know what that is all about. Let me go ahead and redo the takeoff here. Oh man, there's some kind of twitching going on. There, you hear that? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it's still there. Yep, I still hear it, guys. Oh well. Maybe I got a bad motor. I got a bad ESC. Yeah, very apparent. I can hear it from here.
10, 9, 8.
Okay, that was a 3-minute timer, which I started when I turned on the quadcopter. So let's do a punch out anyways. Maybe that'll correct the problem. Man, this battery is awesome too. And the quadcopter is awesome. Oh, sorry about that. All right, let's bring it in for a landing here before the battery runs dry. Nice battery, huh? Nice quadcopter too. Too bad about the little twitching problem here. All right. All right, guys, the quadcopter is ready to go for an FPV flight. I got a new battery up on there now, and I'm going to be using my Headplay SE goggles for the FPV. Hopefully, I can still be able to do some FPV flights. I don't know what that little twitch was all about. I'm hoping that it doesn't transfer over to the recording. We'll find out once we get home and try to reconfigure the quadcopter here. All right, but first let's go for that initial FPV flight. All right, we are almost ready to go. Okay, starting the timer, 3 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't have that vibration. All right, arming it. There's that little twitch. Yep, another twitch there. Ah, man. So I don't know if that's the twitch that they're talking about that they fixed, or is it just my hardware? Yeah, there's that little twitch. I can hear it, and I just saw it too. So let's go and make our way around here. All right. Woohoo! All right. Somehow we were in angle mode, guys. I switched over to acro now. Okay. Much better. All right. Going around the tree there. Oh yeah. You know what? the PID settings that they provide you with are pretty good. I don't see the twitching because I'm just flying it now. Oh yeah, I see the twitching now. Wow. They got the rates set up really, really high. It's got lots of power, guys. Woohoo! And I think I hear the beeper beeping. No. No, that wasn't it. Wow. Lots of power. Okay, the timer has alerted me that I have 30 seconds to fly. And I've been flying for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So I'm gonna bring it in. Okay, I'm gonna go to stability mode, take my goggles off, and bring it in line of sight. I don't want to land in the dirt. And most of the time, I damage my quadcopters by landing it and not flying it. Well, sometimes I damage it flying it, but there you go, landed on the landing pad. All right, just got done with the first FPV flight with the Shuriken X1, and I could still see the little twitch. I could feel the little twitch. Anyways, it did fly very good. It's got lots of power. Shuriken X1 did a fantastic job, but I'm not sure what that little twitching problem is. I've been using this 14.8 volt 65C 1800 milliamp size battery here. So that one did pretty good. The first battery, that Hobby Tiger battery, did pretty good too. So I'm happy about that. But I got to get down to the bottom of that little twitching problem. So hopefully that can be figured out by tweaking the settings somewhat. So hopefully on the next flight, we will not see that tweaking problem. All right, so that is my first review and flight with the Holybro Shuriken X1. Okay, ready to go. Setting the timer to 3 minutes. Arming the quadcopter here. Okay, we are running some new PIDs. I had a couple of more flights in, and I'm using some new PIDs. Yep. Liking these PIDs a lot better. The PIDs that came with the quadcopter was a little bit too fast in the rate division. Very nice. I feel like these PIDs are working better for me. The rates have been reduced down to a little bit. And it's more closer to the Betaflight default PIDs. But thing is, it still has the twitching going on.
seconds.
Nice. Pretty decent. All right, the timer is done, and I'm liking it. Starting the 3-minute timer, arming it. Yeah, there's still that twitch, guys. Yep, I done messed with the PIDs a little bit, and I've kind of reconfigured the PIDs to my liking. It is closer to the betaflight PIDs here. It is the same PIDs that I normally use for the Fury B futon. She's got lots of power, but that twitching problem, gotta get to the base of that twitching problem here. Woo-hoo-hoo! Got close to the pavement there. Very nice though. Good control, minus that twitching, of course. Yeah, I'm liking these PIDs far better than the ones that came with the quadcopter here. Yep, that twitching is very present. All right, I think the timer is just about done. All right.